Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I've gone book shopping, I feel like, or at least since I've gone to a bookstore and just browsed. I've bought books here and there over the past few months, but they've mostly been new releases. I haven't just gone and bought a book in a while, I feel like. So I decided today I'm going to go because they just opened a brand new Barnes & Noble not too far from me. So if you live in the Chicago area, you know that there used to be one Barnes & Noble in Lincoln Park, and then that closed about a year ago. And all the other Barnes & Nobles are out in the suburbs. There's one downtown, but it's a part of DePaul University, so it's not like a full Barnes & Noble. It's kind of a smaller one. It's attached to a university. It's not like a true Barnes, I guess. And they are now opening several throughout the city, and they opened a new one also still in Lincoln Park, but it's just in a different location now. And I've actually passed it multiple times, but I've been holding off on going because I knew I wanted to film this video. There are several new releases that have come out in June. I'm actually filming a video reading some new releases, so that reading vlog will be coming out later. But I thought, what better time to go check out this new Barnes & Noble than when I have some new releases I want to buy. There's also some other books on my list. I'm gonna try and stick to my list and not go rogue, just because I feel like I have so many books that I have had my eye on for a while, and I'm trying to get through those before I start adding new books to my list. But if there's something really good that catches my eye, maybe we'll grab something else. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm about to head there now. It's a weekday. I just got home from work, so I'm not sure how busy it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's not too busy so I can maybe film a few clips in there. I'm also very nervous about filming in public, so we'll find out if I actually can do that. But regardless, you will definitely get a haul when I get home. This is the bag I'm bringing. This Harry Styles merch tote from Love on Tour is literally the best book shopping bag because this tote is huge, and I have a feeling I'm gonna do some damage, so I'm gonna need a big tote bag. So we've got a big tote bag, we're ready to go. Just have to slip on my shoes and then we're gonna head out. Home now. I tried to keep myself under control. I only bought 6 books, which I feel good about. And all of these were on my want to buy list. There was one book that I genuinely can't remember the name of, but it was on Reese's Book Club, and I saw it and it looked really good, but it wasn't on my list, so I just added it to my want to read on Goodreads. So maybe I'll get around to it eventually. But anyways, let me give you guys my haul. So the first 2 books I initially went in there for, that are the 2 new releases that I am filming a reading vlog for. So if you want to see, it will be coming out, I think maybe 2 weeks after this video. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be coming out soon. So that is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This is her new release. I don't think it's YA, because she wrote a YA book. Or maybe is this YA? No, I don't think it is. A Forbidden Secret Affair proves that all's fair in love and science. So I don't think this is technically a part of her STEMinist novels, is that what they're called, or something like that, The Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, Love Theoretically. I don't think that it's a part of that necessarily, but I think they're kind of similar. Oh, we get a spicy little photo inside. All right. Also, Barnes gave me a free notebook. A free notebook? Hello, this is a bookmark. Am I okay? All I know is I really enjoyed Ali Hazelwood's books, so that is why I picked this one up. I actually still need to read Love Theoretically. I still have not gotten around to that. I own it, just haven't read it yet. And then the other one I got is The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. I love Catherine Center. I've actually been reading her books for a long time. Her books are some of the ones that I read probably in high school, some of her older stuff, and I really enjoyed it. And then I feel like she's been getting really popular on Book Talk recently, especially with The Bodyguard. That was her newest book that kind of blew up, I feel like. And then I read Hello Stranger. So this is her newest one. Also, I just realized this. I genuinely didn't realize this in the store. I don't know how I missed this, but it's got these cute pink sprayed edges, which I love so much. Oh my God, and the inside, Guys, how did I miss this? I genuinely just picked it up and put it in, was holding it. I wasn't even like paying attention, but stop. This is so cute. Also, this is like a heavy book, like it's hardcover, but for some reason it feels hefty. And it's not even that thick. So I really don't know what this is about either, to be completely honest. I think, oh, she writes romantic comedies and he's a screenwriter. Okay, understood. Feel like there's gonna be a little bit of an enemies to lovers. I'm not really sure. I don't know genuinely anything about this book. All I know is it's her new release and I was like, I have to pick it up. And the next four are not new releases, but a lot of these have been on my want to read for a very long time. Apart from one, but one I was like, I need this book. So the one that has not been on my want to read for that long, just because it only came out like I think a year ago, is The 7-Year Slip. I've seen everybody talk about this. I've seen so many people give it 5 stars. So many people say it was one of their favorite books that they read last year. So I was like, I have to pick it up. Also, I just am obsessed with the cover. I love the color, everything about it. Yeah, so I'm excited to read this one. I think it's got a little bit of like a magical element to it. I don't really know. All I know is everyone has talked about this and said that it's amazing, so I needed to pick it up. Then these 3 books have been on my want to read for probably almost 2 years at this point. I went into my Goodreads and did my like want to read tab and then did it in reverse order. So the oldest books that I've put as want to read to the newest. And this was, I believe, the oldest book that has been on my want to read. So when I first started Goodreads, this was like one of the first books that I put on there. And that is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I remember in college, my one friend was like obsessed with Tessa Bailey's books. And she was like, you need to read them. And so I remember her reading this book and I put it on my want to read. And then I don't know why, I've just never gotten around to it. Yeah, so finally picked it up. I'm gonna try and get to it at some point, hopefully this summer maybe, because obviously it's a summery themed book, but we'll see. Then another one that has been on my want to read for a while is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. This is a part of the Reese's Book Club. Every book that I've read that has been a part of the Reese's Book Club, I've really enjoyed, or most of them I feel like I've really enjoyed. I've heard great things about this book. Like, she writes erotica. Okay, T. And he's a novelist, and then she's also a single mom, and they meet at a literary event. Cool. Sounds good. I really want to read this in the month of June, just because it's called 7 Days in June. I don't think that it has, maybe it has something to do with June. I don't know, but I want to read it in June purely because it was written in that. So maybe you will see this in my June wrap up. We'll find out. And then the last book that I got is none other than Archer's Voice. I don't know how I haven't read this book yet. I feel like this is like one of the Book Talk classic books. Everyone talks about this book, is obsessed with it. When I first started watching Steph Bohr's videos and like first found her on TikTok and YouTube, I feel like this is the book that she talked about all the time, and it has been on my want to read for so long, so I finally picked it up. I've heard this book will make you cry, so I'm gonna read this when I'm in the mood to cry, because sometimes, you know, you're just in that mood. Sometimes you're like, I really just need a good cry right now, and I need a good book that's gonna put me in that mood, and so I'll pick up this book when I'm in that mood. So that is all for my haul. Thank you guys for watching and coming along with me. Hopefully you'll be seeing me reading these books in either reading vlogs or in wrap-ups soon, because one of my goals is to not buy books if I don't think I'm going to read them in the near future. Like, I want to buy books if I think I'm going to read them in the near future, and not like, oh, I just want this book, because there are just so many books that I want. Like, genuinely, I was in there, and first of all, it was so busy. I didn't mention that, so I didn't film a lot, so I apologize, but I was in there and just every book I'm seeing, I was like, oh, I want to read that. Oh, I want to read that. Oh, I've heard that's good. Oh, I want to read that. Like, if I had all the money in the world, I would just pick up every single book, but unfortunately I don't, so I have to limit myself. So I'm only buying books if I think I'm going to read them soon, but sometimes you just want a book, and so there's the joy of buying the book is really all you're looking for. So anyways, that was a long tangent. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm sure I will be doing more book shopping / book haul videos in the future. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.